Alrighty, so today I am going to be ranking my 2025, all the books I have read. Now I'm doing this based on pure memory rather than what I've rated it on like Goodreads or anything else, because I've had my year of reflection, and now I'm just going to, looking back on it, what would I rank it now instead of what I currently ranked it in the beginning, because opinions change and that's okay. So first we are starting off with The Unspoken Name. This is my, I think this is the first book I read in 2025. It was good, it was interesting, it was definitely new and different than most fantasy. The main character, she's an orc. Orc? Yes? Yes. Not ogre. Orc. And I found that really interesting, that's really fun. I really enjoyed it. I actually need to continue the series, and now that I see it, I'm like, oh, I should have finished that. Oopsies. But I am going to give it a 4 stars, and I don't remember what I gave it in the first place, so oh well. Next, we have Heavenly Tyrant. Chef's kiss of a book. If you haven't read the Iron Widow series yet, you need to start reading the Iron Widow series. This is beautiful. I love this. I love the political dynamics that happen in this, and because I love political fantasy, and that's my biggest thing. And this, the way it explored politics and the fantasy twist on historical events and everything is just absolutely beautiful, absolutely stunning. I love this book, and I don't know if I want to give it 5 stars because I don't want to put more than 10 in my 6 stars because those are gonna be my top 10 of the year. So I'm gonna put Heavenly Tyrant at 5, and I might move it up later. Alright, next we have Unravel Me, which I read the first book of the Shatter Me series 2 years ago, and then I finally this year read them all. The rest of them, not the novellas, because there's too many of them. Hot take, there's too many novellas in the Shatter Me series, oh well. But, no, I'm gonna be so real though, I don't remember much about what happened specifically in this book. I remember liking the series overall. I don't remember this book specifically standing out to me, and I'm probably gonna give it 3 stars. That's 4 stars. There we go. Alright, next we have We Shall Be Monsters by Tara Sim. I love this book. This was so much fun for me because Tara Sim writes City of Dusk, and that is one of my favorite series. They're the last 2 books in the series. Both come out next year, and I'm so excited, absolutely thrilled. So I finally read this book by her, and there's also a sequel, and I don't know when the sequel's gonna be coming out. But this was fun, this is beautiful. I liked the necromancy, and I liked the twist on magic, and the way, it was a good book. And I loved it. I'm gonna give... This was really good. But was it 5 stars, looking back on it? Probably not. I'm heavy-handed. I like to give everything 5 stars, because if I read it and I finish it, it's really good. But I can't give everything 5 stars because not everything's a 5-star read, and that's okay. So I'm also probably gonna give this 4 stars. Yeah. Alrighty, and then I read all of the Court and Thorns and Roses series, and they were good. I prefer Throne of Glass because that's when I started with, and Throne of Glass I think is just better series in general. Also, I hated Farah. I don't know, she's just lame to me, okay? And that's my hot take. This first book in the Court of Thorns and Roses series, I will probably give 3 stars because it was good. It wasn't wow. Out of all the books in the series, I think the first one's my least favorite. So, we're gonna give it 3 stars and we're gonna move on. Next, we have, of course, Mr. Fury, because I read them all, so they're all on here. I'm trying to remember what exactly happens in this one, and I'm pretty sure this is not... It's like the middle ground. I actually preferred... I hated the first one wasn't that great. I liked the other 2. I don't think any of them are 5 stars, and if I do think I'm gonna give this one 4 stars. So that's that. Court of Rings and Rings. This is my favorite one, and the first... Okay, in my head, the Court of Roses series is a trilogy. You have your novella of A Court of Frost and Starlight, and then A Court of Silver Flames is a in the same world, but a new series. Okay, so out of the trilogy, that is the first 3 of these books. Court of Rings and Ruin is my favorite, and that one's getting 4 stars as well. And this one's my first real favorite because, listen, I also hated Nesta when I went into this because... Excuse me, Nesta, what are we doing? But looking back on it now and the way it told her story, and also I like Cassian more than I like Rhysand, okay? He's kind of, Rhysand's plain, okay? Oh well, that's what he is. He's plain and boring, and I don't care for him that much. I like Cassian a lot. I liked that plot point. I liked Nesta's arc and storyline. I liked the Valkyries, and I just prefer this book overall. This one's getting a 5 stars because I like this one a lot. A Court of Frost and Starlight. This is a novella. It's winter themed. I, in my personal head, no novella unless it's like truly adding real plot to a book is not gonna get more than 3 stars for me because it's filler. Okay, it's the Christmas episode of the Court and Frozen Rose series, and that's fine. That's okay. But it's not like, wow, you have to, like, you don't have to read it. Although Azriel, I really want more of him. But it's okay. Anyway, 3 stars. Onyx Storm. I have a love-hate relationship with Fourth Wing, that's the series title. Because here's the thing, the first one was done really well. Iron Flame was okay, and then Onyx Storm brought it back for me, especially like the politics, and also Xaden's scene of like, am I a professor? I love that for him. I love them in general. I can't wait to read more of the Onyx Storm series, the Fourth Wing series, and I think this one's getting 5 stars. I might move it up to 6 later. I don't honestly, I read 100, there's 105 books on this. I think I read more. My tracking was off because for the Court of Roses series, I did graphic audios, and the way that was logged was because the graphic audios are separated apart, so each part was its own book, and that's not true in my head. So I had to like take those off, and so I'm more like 109, maybe 110, but there's 105 on here. I don't know where the rest of them went. Okay, I don't know what's going on. The next, we have The Games God Play, which I'm actually like halfway through the second book right now. And I really like this one. This is the adult version of Percy Jackson for me. And I liked the way Hades is portrayed in this. I like specifically his relationship. I don't want to give too many spoilers, but I really like his relationship with Persephone and the way that's explained. And like, this was fun. It was exciting. Was it great? No, I don't think it's only 5 stars. I'm pretty sure I gave it 5 stars at the time though, because I'm biased. I come out of the emotional high and it's like 5 stars, fantastic. I will give it a 4 stars though, because I did like it a lot. Heartless Hunter. Listen, this has set me a new standard because we all love that scene where they're like, ooh, we have a big fancy ball, we have to get dressed up, and she comes down those stairs and he's just like, ah, she's beautiful. Except now, no, he made her the dress. He made her the dress. He didn't just buy one and send it to her. He made it for her. And that is forever just like iconic in my head, and nothing will ever top that. And sure, he had malicious reasons, but that's not the point. The point is the dress was made. And I love this book. I'm giving this one 5 stars. Hee. Ignite Me, more Shatter Me. Once again, this one's not particularly standing out to me. It's been a long time. There's a lot of them. They just kind of like blurred together. I'm also pretty sure I'm gonna give this one 3 stars. So that's that. Fearless. I own the novella that just came out. I need to read it. But Fearless itself, I like the Powerless series, and you can hate me for it, but I love it, and it's a beautiful thing. And maybe it's because I've never read Red Queen, so therefore I don't like, because that's what I like. Everyone's like, it can't, like, I don't think so. Also, the girl never gets powers. Just saying. I've read the first book of Red Queen series. She gets powers by the end of that. I'm just saying that, like, this was doomed to me. Fearless, though, I think, I want to give it 5 stars, but I don't think it is. See, I really liked the letters. I really liked how it was done. I think we didn't need more games, in my personal opinion, and that was that. But I think I'm gonna give this one 4 stars, not 5. I can move things around. Restore Me. I think I'm just gonna put these all at 3 stars and call that a day, because none of them really stood out to me as anything greater than 3 stars. I think this overall, like, if you're giving like an overall rating for the series, 4 stars, but every book in itself 3 stars by itself. So that's that. Nevernight by Jay Kristoff. I'm already gonna tell you this is gonna be 5 stars. This was a beautiful book. If you've not read the Nevernight series, what are you doing? Go read it. This was beautiful, amazing. I love the main character. She's fantastic. Everything about this is fantastic. Absolutely 5 stars. I might put it up at 6. We'll see. Defy Me. I'm gonna give it 3 stars as well. Yay. When the Moon Hatched. I love this book. It's one of the books I am looking forward to for the sequel coming out next year. I'm pretty sure I gave it 5 stars at the time. I didn't leave it there. I really like this book. I think it's gonna stay 5 stars. Hounded by Kevin Hearn. This one for me, I like the first book. I think the first book was a great character introduction. I'm gonna give this one a 4 stars. However, for the second one, that's when also here. I think they also have 3 star. I think it, just a little bit though, not really. It was fun. It was short. It was fun. Maybe it is. I think it is 3 stars. There we go. Imagine Me, also 3 stars. We're just gonna throw them all in there. When Dark Window. I just got the special edition of this for Christmas, and it's stunning and beautiful. And I really like this series. I'm gonna give. See, I say I really like something, and so therefore my gut instinct is to say it's 5 stars, and that's not every book is 5 stars. I think I'm gonna go with 4 stars for this one. Grave Empire. This one is a part of a series. No, it's not. It's the first book in a series, but the world it is in has another series that came before this, and I have not read that one. This one was fun. It was new. I'm gonna give this one 4 stars. I do want to read the first series, and I know the second one's coming out soon, and I want to read it. It's just, it's more of a slow-paced fantasy, so like, I have to be in the right mood. You know? I can't just pick it up and devour it. I have to be like, okay, we're locking it. But 4 stars. Ballads of Songbirds and Snakes. Okay, I read this after I've seen the movie, and so I wasn't really like, ooh, because I was like, I saw the movie. The movie I thought was pretty accurate. I really like the Hunger Games series in general. I really like this book. It wasn't my favorite of the Hunger Games, and I think I'm going to give this one 4 stars. Two Twisted Crowns. I personally liked this book better than When Dark Window, like the sequel, because, I don't know, I just thought it was better. I liked the characters and like the way they developed more in this one, and I just think it was better written and done, and I liked the way it was like sealed. I think I'm going to give this one 5 stars because, yeah. The Half King. This one, I really like this one. I like the way, because our main character is a priestess, and I like that because that was new, that's exciting, and I like her dynamic. I like the magic in this world. I liked it a lot. Don't think it's 5 stars. I'm gonna give it 4 though, because I liked it. I enjoyed it. I would recommend if you're looking for like, I don't know, like, it's not political fantasy. There's a lot of politics, and it's a good feel-good fantasy in my head. It's a little dark though, just a little. Sunrise on the Reaping. I much preferred this one over Sunrise Snakes. And I'm gonna give this one 5 because this was incredible. This was beautiful. Like, it was just so well done. I cannot wait for the movie to come out, and I'm just I love this book so much. Poor Haymitch. Next we have The Witch Hunt, which, fun fact, is not the first book in the series. It's the second one. I got it on sale, and so I just thought, ooh, pretty book. I'm gonna buy it, and I read it finally this year. It's a sequel. I did not put the time and energy to read the first book into the series. I just Googled it. I was like, oh, okay. And I just kind of did like a little plot synopsis, and I went on with my life. It was good. I enjoyed it. It's historical fantasy, and it explores death, and she's like a weird haunted ghost boyfriend thing for a little bit, and that's fun. Like, ooh, what are we doing there? I really enjoyed this. It was overall great though. I'm gonna give it 3 stars. Crescent City. This is one of the books I reviewed on my channel, and here's the thing. I have a hate-love relationship with Crescent City because I'm not a big urban fantasy person. Like, why? We don't need phones. We have magic. What are we doing? And so this was really hard. I started this book, I think in like 2023, DNF'd it, and I started again this year I did the graphic audio, DNF'd it, and I think I even tried the audiobook version, like the regular one, and I DNF'd that one, and I was just like, I can read it, and I got it on my ebook, and I read it that way, and once I got past, because I think on my ebook there was like 900 pages or something, once I got past like page 700 on that, I was like, oh my gosh, I actually care, and here's the thing, the whole reason I didn't like it, first of all, I did not like her alpha hole. Because what was that? Just say the cuss word or don't. I don't care personally, but I don't need you calling everyone an alcohol every 15 minutes. That was annoying to me. That pissed me off every single time I read it. I was like, I'm cringing inside and I really don't like it. Urban fantasy, once again, I was not into the whole like, oh, let's get on our phones. We have wings. We don't need a car. What's going on? But it's okay. I grew to love this series more than I like ACOTAR even. The only reason I even pushed through was because I knew the third book at the time connected to ACOTAR, like the ACOTAR characters were in it, and I was like, I have to read it because I read ACOTAR and I read Thunder Glass and I want to be a part of that. So I did. This one's a 4 stars. I think everyone else in the series though is a 5 star because I grew to love every single person in this book series. So 4 stars for this one. Shield of Sparrows. I love this book. This sequel also comes out next year. And oh my gosh, I'm so excited. The way this was done was just so beautiful. I like the dark, twisted monsters in it. I liked every little bit of it. I like the romance. I like the storytelling. I like the monsters. I can't wait for book 2. I'm so excited. That one also might be turned into 6 stars. Ash Princess. I bought this one also on sale and I finally read it this year. I did a whole thing where I was trying to get rid of my physical TBR. I did not do that. I have more books I own that I need to read. Oopsies. So I owned it. I read it. It wasn't great. It didn't stand out to me. Was it bad? No. This didn't stand out to me at all. Like I can tell you a little bit of it. Not really though. I don't want to give it 2 stars because I feel like 2 stars is just like bad writing in general, and I'm sorry, but if it's bad writing in general, I'm DNFing. So I'm gonna give it 3 stars, but it's like, I'm pretty sure it's more like YA middle grade, and I'm not in that age range anymore. So I was like, I don't care. I don't need to dumb down politics. I want the politics. Give me all of it. So yeah, 3 stars. What is next? House of Sky and Breath. When I tell you, I sobbed throughout the entirety of this book. And you're like, if you've read this book, you're like, it's not particularly sad. I know. But their love was so beautiful, and so therefore I was in tears because I was like, they're so happy together. That's so sweet. It's so amazing for them. And I loved it. I loved being in tears while I'm reading. So this is a 5 stars. I love this book. I did a reread of Powerless, so I annotated the first book because I annotated Fearless when I read it, and I was annotating this one. Powerless, I'm gonna give 4 stars. What did I rank Fearless? Fearless also 4 stars. Yeah, I would say it's pretty like middle throughout 4 stars. The Stars Are Dying. The 3rd book in the series just came out, and like I haven't read it yet. I got it for Christmas and I cannot wait to read it. And I'm so excited. Okay, like, oh my gosh. I like the series a lot. I think all the books are really pretty too, and that helps. I'm gonna give this 5 stars. I don't think I ranked it 5 stars at the time. Like, I liked it a lot. I enjoy the series. It's definitely one that I would recommend to anyone who's like dark fantasy with like vampires and gods, because like what else could you ask for? And I'm gonna give it 5 stars, and you can't judge me. The Night is Defying, which is the 2nd book in the series, also really great, also loved. I like this one better than the first one. I will say that this one's better than the first one, but also 5 stars. Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. Listen, V.E. Schwab is my favorite author. I don't think that's not true. I have other books on here by her that I will not rank 5 stars. But I love this book. This is beautiful. This is fantastic. Great job, V.E. Schwab. This might be my favorite book of the year. I have to look back and think of that though. But yeah, 5 stars. Nothing less. The Inheritance Games. Haha, I did not like this book. I thought they were all very tropes. I don't think any of them really sound like they were in high school half the time. I did not care for this book at all. I'm gonna give this 2 stars, and I don't care. I want to say this one's Tunnel of Bones. This is her V.E. Schwab's City of Ghosts series. It is middle grade. It was good. I own it. I'm definitely way out of my age range, but I've read all of V.E. Schwab's books, and that's my goal, and I did it, so I just read all of them. This one I'm giving 3 stars because I didn't actually enjoy the series. I like the plot and the characters. Okay, this is Pure by Jennifer L. Armentrout. She's more known for the Shadow, not Shadow. Is it Shadow? Shadow, but no, it's not Shadow Bones. I can't think. I have not read it, so I don't know what she's known for. But it's a really Rhoda, but no. Blood and Ash. That's the name. That's none of the words I said. But she's my friend for this one. I like this one. This one's like demigods and but not like they're not like your Greek really demigods. They're more just like what's like the Fae demigod type deal. I like this book. They're not at my library, so I usually have to buy the one and then I read it and then I suck until I buy another one. This is the second book. I really like this one, Joy. I don't remember anything standing out to me in the series. I will continue reading the series. I think they're fun, but it's gonna be a 3 stars. This is Bridges of Souls. This is the third book in the City of Ghosts series. I'm also gonna give this one a 3 stars. It was good. It was a good finale for the series. Real Witch. This is the sequel to Heartless Hunter, of course, and this was beautiful, fantastic. I love this. I think it's on par with the first one, so I'm gonna give it 5 stars. I think out of the two of them, I don't think I really have a favorite. Maybe the first one just because of the dress thing, but like that's pretty much it. Belladonna. I really liked this one. When I read it, I had a great time reading it. Looking back on it though, I don't know if I would. I think I gave it like 5 stars or something. I don't think I would give it 5 stars now. I think I gave it 3 stars now. Maybe I gave it 4 stars when I read it. I don't know. But I don't know. It was good. It wasn't one of my favorites this year. I think I'm gonna give it 3 stars. Gilded. Fun fact, I only read this book because I was wanting to read Gild by Raven F. Kennedy. And this, I just saw this and I'm like, that's it! That's the one I want to be reading. And I checked it out and it was an audiobook and I listened to it. I was like, this is not the book I wanted at all. But I kept reading it. This is a Rumpelstiltskin retelling, and I'm gonna be so real with you, I kind of hated it. But I finished it because I had to. But yeah. It was better than Inheritance Games. I don't want to give it 2 stars. I think 2, it's just gonna sit there by itself. Yeah, 3 stars for this one. I love this book. House of Flame and Shadow. I loved it. Bryce, I loved the whole crew of this book. I like this so much better than ACOTAR. It's not better than Throne of Glass, but I like it better than ACOTAR. This book was beautiful, fantastic. I like the way she did her worlds combining. I cannot wait for her to Throne of Glass in there, however that is. Because I want more Throne of Glass. And I just love this book in general. It was so good. This is definitely my favorite book in the series. And it's gonna get 5 stars. Cursed. This is the sequel to Gilded. And it's just about the same. I only read it because I had to know how she ended up with Rumpelstiltskin, or if she didn't end up with Rumpelstiltskin. I had to know. I was curious. So, 3 stars. Book of Night. I really like Holly Black. She's a great author. I really like this book, which Crescent City really kind of got me into, like, maybe urban fantasy isn't so bad, and this proved it. I really like this book. Book 2 is out, I believe out now, and I needed to read it. I think I'm gonna give this one 5 stars because it was so good. It was so good. Red Rising. I have been doing audiobooks for this series. I really like Red Rising. I like the politics in it. I do not like space. So in my head, they're not on Mars. They're on some fun planets that are fantasy planets. They're not on Mars because I don't like space. Is that wrong? Maybe, but I can do what I want. I like this book series though, and continue to read this book series. I believe I'm either on book 3 or 4. I don't remember at this moment, but I'm gonna give this one 4 stars. Did I put that right? No, I did not. No, I did. Beautiful Villain. This is my one romance series I read this year. Yay me. This is Great Gatsby. That's the name of the book. Retelling with vampires. I like vampires. It's the only reason I read it. This one though, out of all of them, is not my favorite. I'm gonna give it 3 stars. Bloodguard. Don't remember the author. My bad. I really like this book series. It's not a series. It might be. There might be more books coming, but right now it's a standalone. I really liked it. It was a lot of fun. Nothing really stood out to me about it though. I don't remember what I gave it. I'm pretty sure I gave it like 4 stars when I read it. I'm gonna write it down to 3 though, because I don't know, it just wasn't that great. It was Gladiators and that was fun, but like nothing was like, oh wow. So 3 stars. Empire the Vampire. I need to read book 3. This is 5 stars. Jay Kristoff, like usual, was one of my favorites for this year, and he can't do wrong. This is 5 stars. You can't tell me otherwise. Don't Let the Force In was also really fun. I like the gothic kind of horror vibes too that I had. I'm gonna give this one 4 stars. Gild! I found the book I was wanting to read in the first place. I really like this series. I'm continuing to read the series. I think I finished book 2, and I think I need to I don't think I read book 3, but I know I finished book 2 for sure. I really like this book. I think I'm gonna give this one 4 stars as well. God's Grave. This is the sequel to Nevernight. Fantastic book series. Also 5 stars. Like, she's so good. I love J.C. Kristoff. You can't blame me. Charming Devil. This is a Picture of Dorian Gray retelling, but in the same series as the Great Gatsby one retelling. I like this one better. I thought this one was fun. This one I'm gonna give 4 stars. Spider's Dragon. I was bored throughout this book. I finished it because I was really waiting for it to be like, ooh, we're gonna pick up and we're gonna get somewhere, and it never did. And so I will not be continuing the series, nor will I try to, because I don't care personally anymore. I think I'm also I'm gonna give it 2 stars. I was bored, and that's not okay. I shouldn't be bored when there's dragons. Tonight I Bleed is I love this book series. I think there's a 3rd one coming out. I don't know when, but it's witches. I love witches, and it's really fun. Kind of like a dark way, and there's a lot of like witch burnings, and I thought it was fun. I really like this book series. I was really happy. I did not know a sequel was coming out so soon, and so when I saw it in my library, I was like, oh my gosh, I read the first one of that. Give me. This was beautiful. This is great. I think I'm gonna give this one 4 stars. One for My Enemy. I've read like I think 3 books by Olivia Blake this year. This was not one of my favorites. It was good. I don't know. There's one that has like really stood out to me, and so that one's really good. This one's not one of them. I'm gonna give this one 3 stars. The Women. I sobbed. I break up my fantasy with historical fiction, and this was just done really well, and I really enjoyed it. And I think I'm gonna give this one 5 stars, because you can't read it and not give it 5 stars, I think, in my head, because it was beautiful. Next, we have Assassin's Apprentice, and I think I'm gonna give I like the second book better than I did the first, so I think I'm gonna give this one 3 stars, and then the second one comes up, I'm gonna give that one 4 stars. The 5th Season. This one's a 4-star read for me. I really like this. I like the take of magic on this. I like, just like in general, it's good. I felt good reading it. 4 stars. The Alice 6. This one is not my favorite one of her series. I need to read the rest of it, but the first one itself, I'm going to give 4 stars. This is political fantasy done at really its best, because the way this book takes you to twists and turns is just absolutely fantastic. I love this book series. I'm going to give this one 5 stars. It's the Rook and Rose trilogy. That's what the book series is called. Masters of Death is my favorite book by Olivia Blake. This one I will be giving 5 stars. I like this. I thought it was fun and funny in general, and it was good. I really enjoyed this one. So this one's a 5-star read for me. A Hero Born. I did a book bingo. I need to fill my bingo card for this year, actually. This year with some friends, and we needed to read one book that was translated out of its original language into English, and so this one was my book for this. It was good. Not my favorite book. Nothing really like, ooh. For 3 stars. It was good. Nothing bad about it. Store Dancer. This is good. I really like, it's like a steampunk Japanese, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It was really good though. Fantasy. Duh. I like the tiger in this. I like the characters in this. Book 2 is even better than this one. This one though is a 4 stars. Empire Up and Down. J.K. Rowling does not wrong. This one is even better than the first. Also 5 stars. Just the Empire of the Vampire series is beautiful. I also like seeing the title. Hee hee. Alrighty, Arcana Academy. I cannot wait for book 2 to come out. I think that one comes out next year, and I'm so excited for when it does. And like, I cannot wait. And so this one's also gonna be 5 stars. Hee hee. The New Rich by V.E. Schwab. As I said, I read all of her books this year. So I read this one as well. This one's very short. Not in my age range. And it was there. I read it. 3 stars. Dark Dawn is the last book in the Nevernight series by J. Kristoff. Beautiful. Fantastic. I love the way this ended. Absolutely. Like, you cannot pick a better ending. And so I'm going to give them 5 stars for this as well. Alright, all of these is the Everyday Angel series by V.E. Schwab, which I think is actually for elementary school. Because I was just reading them because I wanted to say I read them all of her books. I did that. They're not bad. They're not in my age range though, and I'm going to give them 2 stars. There's 3 of them. I just put them all there. Alright, Babel. I love this one. I was not expecting to love it as much as I did. I'm looking at this and I'm realizing I'm trying not to put all my books in 5 stars. And that's not happening. Anyway, this one's also 5 stars. I love this one. I Can't Wait to Read Calabasas by her. It was just really good. And I liked it a lot. What can I say? The Right to Alone, the more historical fiction. This is also good. Not as good as The Woman, and I think I'm gonna give this one 3 stars. 4 stars. I liked it a lot. Hexed. I like this one much better than the first one I read by the series. It was good. No, I didn't. I liked the first one better. No, I like this book a lot. They're really like short, fun reads. I think the guy, what's his name? I can't think of the character's name. He's funny. I like that. I like his dog a lot. And I like it's another urban fantasy, so yay me. I'm gonna give this one 4 stars. Golden Sun is the next book in Red Rising. I think this one is better than the first book. I don't think it's 5 stars though. I think this is another 4 stars for me. Ember in the Ashes. I read Air by her, which came out last year. I don't know when that one came out. But so then I read this one. Starting the series. I like this series a lot so far. I think I read 2 of them. Maybe, I don't know. I liked it a lot. I had a lot of fun. I've read 2 of them. I read the second one. The second one I hate where what are we doing in that one? But this one was really good. This is a 4 stars. Yes. Symptoms of Darkness. This one was good. It's been on my TBR forever, and I finally read it. I think at the time I rated it really high. It was fun political fantasy. It's not my favorite though. I don't know. I just didn't really wasn't like ooh wow. The writing style for me was not great, so it was just, it's okay. I'm gonna give this 3 stars. Quicksilver. I need to read Brimstone, so yes I do. I like this book a lot. Is it 5 stars though? Looking at the rest of my books on 5 stars, I don't think it is. No. It's 5 stars. You know what? You can't judge me. It's my rating system. The Royal Assassin. This one's much better than the first book in my head. This one's 4 stars. I think I gave the other one 3 stars. Yes, I did. Right? Yes. This one's 4 stars. The other one's 3. Fifth Wing. This is a parody done on Fourth Wing. I did not like this at all. It wasn't funny to me. I can say I hate this book. I didn't think it was funny. I think it failed at what it was trying to do. And did not appreciate it. I think it could have been, the parody of it could be done better instead of what it was. And so, yeah, I hated it. And I will say that proud. Next, we have Tales of Arcana Fortune. I saw this because I love the Once Upon a Broken Heart series. And the main character for this book also has pink hair. And I saw fan art and I was like, what is this? This is not Evangeline. Who is this chick? And then I read the book. And this one was really fun. It takes you and she has to go through 7 trials and they're all fairy tale based. I really like this book. This one's 4 stars. I just had a lot of fun reading it. Labyrinth's Heart. This is the sequel, not the sequel, the last book in the Rook and Rose trilogy. Beautiful, fantastic. Like I said, it's the pinnacle of not historical, political fantasy. Just absolutely fantastic. 5 stars. The Serpent and the Silver Wolf was also really good. This was an arc I was able to read this year. I really like this. It delved it to more of the war tactics rather than the war itself, which I thought was interesting and cool. This one I'm gonna give 3 stars. Ashes and the Stalker's King. I love vampires. They're one of my favorite little monsters you include in your fantasy books, and this one, the amount of yearning was done beautifully. I think it fixed the issue of insta-love in the first book a little bit. I love this book. I need to read the rest of the series. It was so good. I'm gonna give it 5 stars. Kinslayer is the sequel to Stormdancer by J. Kristoff, and this one's also really good. I love the twist in this book. Absolutely phenomenal. This one's also 4 stars for me. Ruthless Devotion. This is the next book in the Greg Gatsby Picture Dorian Gray retelling type deal. This one is, I have not read these books, so this is oh wait, what's Wuthering Heights. That's the name of the book. Wuthering Heights, this is a Wuthering Heights retelling where she's a banshee and he is a necromancer type deal. That was fun. I really like this one. I think this one's the best out of the 3 so far, but I'm still gonna give this one also 4 stars. House of Salt and Sorrows was really good. I really enjoyed it. I like the twist. I like kind of like, if you get like Dream Magic, I think is just like superior, and this was also 4 stars for me, I think. No, this one's the 3 stars. Maybe. Yes, that's what I'm putting it. The Elf's Gate is the sequel to the 5th season. Also really great. I still love the magic in the series. I like this. This was also, there's a second person point of view used, which is used a lot. Really enjoyed that. Also 4 stars. Nettle and Bone. I love this book. My friend has been telling me to read this book forever, and I never did, and I finally did it. And shame on her for not pushing more, honestly, because I needed to read this sooner than I did. This is great. This was fantastic. I love this. 4 stars. Torch Against the Night. This is the sequel to Ember in the Ashes. Also great. Really like this one as well. What did I put this the first one at 4. I think this also going to give this a 4. I really like this series. I need to read the rest of them, but I'm having fun, and that's all that's important. 7 Places Back by Sam Syke. I love this. The sword. Is it a sword? It's a gun. The gun talks to her. She has other weapons, of course. I like the magic in this. I think it's really interesting. I like the way it plays on music. I like, it was really good. I like the characters in this. I thought it was really fun. I think this also is a 4 stars. You can't judge me. You can, but I don't care. Sanctuary of the Shadow. This one was not what I thought it was gonna be at all. This isn't, technically this is a romance book. I thought it was more like fantasy. It's not, it's purely romance, and that kind of pissed me off near the end of it, because the whole last part of this book was like, oh no, are they gonna end up together? It's a romance book. You have to, otherwise it's not a romance book. So 3 stars. Interview with a Vampire. This was beautiful, fantastic. This one is gonna get a 5 stars for me because I just love this book so much. I like the way it was done. I like the storytelling in it. I like the take. You know, it was beautiful. 5 stars. Feybound. This one came out of left field for me. I think it was a little rushed near the end, but everything else I really liked about this book, and I think there's a sequel. I think this one is already out. I need to read that one, but you know, it was definitely a little rushed, and that is what's putting me in hesitation, because it was like, oh, we're doing good, and if it was just a little bit longer, I think we would have done better. But I'm gonna give this one 3 stars. Road of Bones. Oh, no, I did it. Okay. I love this. I cannot wait to read book 2. I need to read book 2 sooner rather than later, and I think it was so good. I liked all the characters, and my hunch was completely right. So, like, yay me. 5 stars. Shadow of the Gods. I need to read Malice by the same author, and that was not available to me, and so I chose to read this one first. This was really good. Really enjoyed it. I liked, there's like a mom character, which I think is new and exciting. There's not a lot of that, I think. And I like this a lot. So I'm gonna give this one 4 stars. Frankenstein. I read some classics this year. Yay me. I liked it. It wasn't like, whoa. But it was definitely really good, and it was definitely like the type of classics that I would be into. So I'm gonna give this one 4 stars. And then I also read Dracula this year, and that was also 4 stars for me. They're fun, they're good, they're not like wow. So yeah. Forest King's Daughter. This one I liked a lot. I liked the characters in this. I liked the way it was done. I liked the way kind of like the memories placed into this part as well. I did not see one of the twists coming at all, and I think I like this one even more than Feybound. This one's gonna get 4 stars. Glint. This is the sequel to Guild. This was also really good. I think this book is just series is just getting better as it goes, and this one I'm gonna give 4. What did I give Guild? Did I give Guild 4 or 5 stars? I think I gave Guild. There's so many. There's Danny. What did I give Guild? Guild I gave 4 stars. I think I'm also gonna give this one 4 stars. Tethered. This is a vampire romance. This one was really good. I like this a lot. It was one of my favorites I've read. 4 stars. Is it just because I'm a little bit biased? Yes, but I don't care. You can't judge me. Furyburn. I like this one. I like the way it switches between not only point of views, but also like time points, which is really fun and interesting. And I think I'm gonna give 4 stars. Spark of the Everflame. I need to read the rest of the series still. But I love this first one. I think it's a great introduction. It was done really well. And I think I'm gonna don't move that. I can stay there. 5 stars because it was done really well. And like everyone who's like, you need to read this, you do. Listen to them. Joanne's Cabal, the Detective. This is the second book in the Joanne's Cabal series. I love this book series. You can't judge me. They're not particularly long. He's a necromancer. He's witty and smart, and I love him so much. And I'm gonna give him 5 stars. And last but not least, we have Spectacular by in the Caraval series. This should have been focused on Julian and Scarlet, and it's not. It's more Donatella and Dante, and that's fine, you know? Oh well. But it's 3 stars because it's novella, and once again, you can't really be more. Hate to break it to you. But 3 stars. And now, we have the problem of what do I want to put in my 6 stars, my top 10 for the year. Alrighty, I am now going to take only the books in my 5 stars, and I'm going to put 10 of them up in my 6-star reading, which I should have plenty of options. So I'm definitely off, like, just looking at these right away. I'm putting The Woman up there. I am putting Labyrinth's Heart. Oh my gosh, move. I am putting Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. I'm putting House of Flame and Shadow. I'm gonna put I think Dark Dawn was the best one in the Nevernight series. That one is also going to go up there. 2, 3. I'm at 5. I can put 5 more. I think Empire the Vampire is gonna go up there. Choices. Onyx Storm's gonna go up there. Arcana Academy is gonna go up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm at 8. Road of Bones can go up there. And I think also for my last one to even out, I'm gonna do Ashes and the Starcursed King. That's my last 6-star read of this year. I think my overall favorite read has to be Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. And then it's I prefer Dark Dawn over Empire the Vampire. And then of course I think The Woman, then Labyrinth's Heart. I think I'm gonna put Road of Bones over Arcana Academy, and so it Ashes and the Starcursed King. Ashes and the Starcursed King, move that way there. Yeah, so my top 10 for this year are Buried in the Midnight Soil, Dark Dawn, Empire the Vampire, The Woman, Labyrinth's Heart, House of Flame and Shadow, Ashes and the Starcursed King, Onyx Storm, Road of Bones, and Arcana Academy. What a great reading year. I think I'm going to set my goal for next year at, I think I already said it, but I think it's going to be 80 is what I set it at. I read 105. This year, I love them all, except the last 2, but this is my final ranking for my all 105 books I read this year. A lot of bangers, I can tell you that right now. This is a great, it was a good time. It was a good year. And don't forget to like and subscribe.